Hey guys, welcome back. So today I am doing a foundation type of makeup routine that is going to be very quick, simple, and make you look very, very beautiful and put together with very minimal effort. I have had quite a few requests for this over the past couple weeks, especially from moms. And these are moms like myself sometimes who just don't have the time to be spending on their makeup. They have kids to get in the van, get them buckled, get lunches made, get things going, and they have to get running out the door. Or it's even for some of us who wake up just a little bit late for church and still don't have time to do their makeup but want to look good. So I'm not going to just apply the makeup so that you guys can, see how long it takes me. I would rather you know why a product is important for you to put on your face for that day rather than, worry about the time. So what I'm going to do is go through the products and explain why it's important to have this on your face for the day, and you can choose to add in steps or take out steps. Whatever works for you, that's what you should do. But achieving a quick face definitely takes practice, so be patient with yourself and definitely practice this whenever you can, and you will get quick and you will get good. So the first thing that we're going to do is prime our face. The reason why you want to prime your face, even if it's for a quick face, is so that your makeup will last all day. I love this. This is a priming water. So you don't have to squeeze out the tube and rub it into your skin and kind of let it sit. This one you just spray directly onto your face. Alright, so once you have that on, generally if you are running out the door, you're not going to have time to really blend a ton of your foundation in. So you don't want to go for a super full coverage foundation. Even though you want to look flawless, I promise this will still look very, very good. But using full coverage foundations, you're going to risk having demarcation lines, you're going to risk having blotchy spots because full coverage foundation really does take time and care to blend it in and make it look really flawless. So two of my favorite foundations that are not extremely full coverage but give you a very natural and nice appearance to your skin and are going to cover up some of like this redness and some puffiness are these two right here. So this first one is the Maybelline Better Skin Super Stay. This is a very, very good lightweight foundation and it does give a decent amount of coverage. So the next one is this Wet n Wild Photofocus foundation. Now I really, really like this one. I just did a video on it, so if you want to see more in depth of what kind of skin would go well with this, then go check out that video. So because of my current skin color, I'm going to mix these two. This one's a little too dark and this one's a little too light. So I'm just going to mix them together, but you can pick one or the other. These are both great drugstore options. There are a lot of high-end foundations as well that can do the job, but I personally, for natural everyday, I'm going to go for something that's a little bit more budget friendly. So you just want to hurry and dot this on because, girl, we got to get out the door. We are in a hurry. And you do not want people to know that you took 5 minutes to do your foundation, so make sure you blend down your neck. If there is one step out of this entire quick routine that I would tell you to take special care in, it is going to be your foundation, because your foundation is really going to give away how much time you put into your makeup, because it will look patchy or streaky if you just don't pay much attention to it. So if you want to look good but do this quickly, take more time on your foundation than any other step here. Now if you do not have circles under your eyes, then go ahead and just put your foundation all over your face, including under your eyes, and then set it with a powder. But for someone like me, where I personally, even though it's really up close, I can see some shadows and some like freckles and all that stuff under here, I like to go in with a concealer. Normally I would take my Tarte Shape Tape, which is a very full coverage foundation, but I'm not going to because this is going to take even more time to blend in. So what I'm going to use is a lightweight concealer. This one is by Rimmel. This is the Match Perfection Concealer and Highlighter. This one is going to brighten under my eyes, and it's also going to give me a little bit of coverage. You know, and it's a tiny little spot and you try so hard to get it out and then you make it 10 times worse. Okay, so we don't have time to change brushes or do sponges, so we're just going to take the exact same foundation brush that we used, and we are going to blend in that concealer. Alright, now we need to set our under eyes so that we don't get any creases, and we need to set the rest of our face so that it lasts all day. So I'm going to take my Coty Airspun powder. This is one of my favorites, and I'm going to set under my eyes and use the same powder to set the rest of my face. Okay, so we have primed, we have put on foundation, and we have concealed. Now we're going to give some dimension to the face and to our eyes. So I don't have time for all this blush, all this crazy stuff, so all I'm going to do is bronze my face. Bronzer can go a long way. You can intensify the certain areas that you want to contour with your bronzer. You just have to have a little bit more of a light hand, but this can really be like a two-in-one product. So I'm going to take my favorite. This is the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. It smells so good, but I love the shade of it. Alright, so with that same brush, I'm going to dip into there and tap off some of the excess, and we are going to warm up our face. Alright, so you see how that brought back some warmth and dimension to your face? You don't want to leave the house just having a flat, blank canvas. You definitely want to give some dimension to your face, and bronzer will do that for you. So now I'm going to take this very little end right here. I'm going to slide that back and forth, and I'm going to get some more product on here, tap off some of the excess, and I'm going to focus this just right in this spot right here because I like my cheeks to be a little bit more defined. So that's all I'm going to do, just like that, just so I can have a little bit more definition. Again, all of these steps are optional. You do not have to do them. This is just how I do a quick foundation routine. Now again, we do not have time to do a fabulous glam eye with lashes and liner and gorgeous dimension to it. So all we're going to do is take a nice fluffy brush. We are going to dip it into our bronzer, and you're going to put this right in the crease of your eye to give some depth and dimension. Alright, so next, we do not have a lot of time to spend on our brows, but we want them to be there if you're like me and are not blessed with lush, dark, beautiful brows. So what I have to do is fill them in. So what I choose to use is a pencil. This is the fastest way for me to get my brows done. So I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I also have the NYX Microbrow pencil. Either one of these work. It's just your personal preference. They have slight differences, but either will work. So you just want to take your time and make sure that you are defining your brows. So you do the brow routine that works best for you. So next I'm going to curl my eyelashes because I like how they look when they are curled. I feel a lot more confident and girly. But if you do not curl your lashes, then just go ahead and throw on your mascara. And then I will literally just throw on a gloss. I'm going to use my LipSense gloss. This is my new favorite, and you are good to go. Alright you guys, so this is it. This is honestly my quick face. I know it seems like a lot of steps, but I promise with time you get these things down and you're able to do them super, super quick. If you are like me and you want a little extra dimension to your face, then I will always go in with a highlighter. This is like a step that I have to do every single day, and I will just throw this on the high points of my cheeks just a little bit. I'm not going to go too I won't go too crazy with it, but I do like to have that little bit of dimension to my face. Especially because my skin is dry, I like it to look like there is some moisture or glowiness to it. Alright you guys, so I just cannot emphasize enough to just practice, practice, practice. Practice this face every single day for a little bit and you will get it down. And for those days when you need to get the kids in the van and they're late for school, or you wake up late for church, or you just need to throw on a quick face to look professional and put together or feel confident, then I promise this will work for you. And again, all these steps that I did are all optional. You can pick and choose what works for you, add in some, take out some, whatever works for you, do it, and I promise you will get it down. Let me know what other videos you guys would like to see. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and go to my Facebook page called Freckled Beauty. I love you guys so much, and we will see you in my next video. Bye!